This poem is called Sunday at the Homeless Shelter, and it's by my father, Matthew John Borkowski, who will be gone 1 year tomorrow. He was an amazing poet, lived many different lives, one of which happened to be what he would affectionately call a hobo. He was homeless for many years, partially because he didn't really fit into our definition of society or what you have to do to be a productive member of society, although he was that for many years. Partially because he was an artist and partially because he was an addict. So I love this poem of his, and I wanted to share it with you and hopefully get a wider audience for his work, because it is a shame that he isn't more widely known. So again, this is called Sunday at the Homeless Shelter, and it's from his collected poems called Old Blood for New Sacraments. And I'll give you a link for where you can purchase it below or whatever. Okay. If Christ came back, we'd kill him again this morning. But he won't, so we can't. And the staff is asleep, and there's a child somewhere, but not here. Here is failure personified on 40 bunk beds, clothes from the Goodwill mission stuffed into crates underneath, and then some hanging limply drying from the steam pipes. There are many geniuses here with me at the homeless shelter, and many more sleeping under bridges and on some subway grates. A genius is a person who will not compromise their opinion. We know we are right. Amen. At night, when all us geniuses are sleeping, the fumes of our thoughts climb towers to our dreams. And although our bodies are burned in exhaust and humiliation, we know we are right, and time is a liar. Time is just a fat roach to be crushed at tomorrow's breakfast table, if we find one. Time is just a sweet little blackhead on our noble cheeks to be squeezed and wiped when the spirit moves us. Time is a liar. We're not afraid of time. Killing time is as easy as taking a piss, and cheaper too. The other geniuses and I know the essence of time. We know how to split a match in half and how to brush our teeth with salt, and how to make $1 last a whole day and then some, and how to roll a cigarette with one hand, and when to fight and when to speak, and when to not fight and when not to speak, and when to flush the toilet and when not to flush the toilet. The other geniuses and I are dangerous. No, folks, Einstein was not a genius. He was just a fat little kid with crazy hair who excelled at something he didn't really understand. He'd never survive down here. We'd squash him like a beetle and watch his guts ooze out his asshole. No more gardens in Princeton, no more atom bombs either. We'd steal his tomatoes and smash him in the street. So much for relativity. 'Cause we know we are right. And time, well, what time is it in Nagasaki? Don't know, huh? Don't care either? Time is a cat with its eyes gouged out. A bottle of cheap wine sucked down through the phlegm of another day's mercy killings. We could care less if the whole damn machine blew up right now, spitting blood and smoke through the halls of hell. We'd laugh, bum another cigarette, and maybe then wash out our socks and hang them on the heat pipes for tomorrow. So much for tomorrow. Tomorrow, should it come, will find us as we are today, content in our anger, and not quite dead enough to rise. Thank you to Dave Ruskus, his best friend, and his publisher and editor for making this happen. Thank you.